Hello, Fabulous Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of January 2013. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. There are two really important things taking place in the sky for you, important conversations, celestial events that are going to speak to not only the character of this first month in 2013, but also the resolve with which you are entering this year, this brand new year of your life. The first is the fact that you start this year with Mars in your sign. Now that's really, really powerful. Having Mars in your sign as you do this month allows you to feel a sense of your own power. My friend and former guest, Robin Armstrong, calls it the force. It's about feeling your energy almost viscerally, feeling a determination rise within you and feeling a conviction that you have to take action. Understanding that you've got to actually move if you are going to move your life in the direction you wish to go. And all of that can bring a sense of urgency of sorts, right? But it can also bring a sense of your own power, a sense of understanding that, yes, one of the most sacred things we have as human beings is we have a will of our own, and we can use that will to move our life in a direction that we desire to go. It's one of the most important aspects to the evolution of humanity and how we understand ourselves as human beings. And having Mars in your sign gives you an intimate and direct experience with your own free will and with this very special part of being human at this time in our world. The second thing, really important, that's taking place is the fact that there is, towards the end of the month, a full moon in your opposite sign. Now, when a full moon takes place in your opposite sign, it can denote a couple different things. One very textbook, very immediate way that it tends to speak to is relationships and relating. And usually when there is a full moon in your opposite sign, regardless of what sign you are, a full moon in your opposite sign tends to denote some activity taking place where it comes to love. So if you're attached, you are spending more time with a partner and your partner needs more of your attention, or in some way you're having to focus more on that relationship and experiencing some changes within that relationship. If you're single, then chances are that there is going to be somebody else there who shows up to actually help you learn some of those lessons that only love can teach you. Only actually caring and having that one-on-one connection and communication, having that, only love can actually awaken that part of you so that you can learn those lessons. So if you aren't attached right now, chances are you are going to have some feelings triggered by someone else. Chances are there is going to be someone else there with whom you can have that connection and that interaction. Now, you put these things together. You also put together the fact that Saturn is doing a very interesting thing as he speaks to this full moon. And I can't help but think that on the one hand, it seems that you are revved up, you are ready to go, you're ready to experience change, and yet you are going to be brought to the awareness, perhaps starkly so, that there's only so much you can change, and what you really can't change is another person. The love that you want is likely going to require some work, is likely going to require that you sort of look at what is, as Saturn asks. Saturn sort of asks us to look at the truth, sometimes the bitter truth, sometimes it is the stark truth, but it really comes down to reality and honoring what is. If you use Saturn that way, as a way to honor what is, then that empowers you even more to make changes. But also, it empowers you to understand that much of the changes that you wish to see in a partnership, in love, in what you are attracting where it comes to love, has a lot to do with the way that you are seeing yourself, the way that you understand your own power, and the way that you understand the direction in which your life is moving. With Mars in your sign, you do feel like your life is on the fast track. As I said, you are motivated and you are focused on where it is that you desire to go. Even if it isn't very clear, it's almost as if in the moment you're very focused and very determined even though new information could come in at any moment, sort of changing your direction or clarifying where it is that you desire to go. But with this determination for a new chapter will come a renewed vigor and a renewed vitality that helps you to get in touch with, as I said, the force within you. And thankfully, there will be love there. There will be attraction there to further get your juices going and to further get you in touch with and get you aware of just how powerful you can be. And one of the most powerful things you can do is to accept what is, accept another person as is, and accept yourself for where you are now, because that's going to give you the greatest power to move your life in any direction you choose. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.